The tithe you pay is what makes the remaining to work. It is 1/10 that makes the 9/10 to work. If you don't give the 1/10, the 9/10 will be wasted. It will be consumed. It will be stolen from you. Abraham paid tithes. Genesis 14, 19, 20. And Abraham was blessed. And if you are Abraham's seed, do the works of Abraham. John 8, 39. Hebrews 7, 1 to 8. Melchizedek appeared to Abraham and he paid the tithe. Jesus was in his loins when he paid the tithe. So as it were, Jesus himself is the receiver of the tithe. Melchizedek is interpreted in Hebrews as being Jesus personified then to receive the tithe. We pay it here, but he's there in heaven to receive it. It is not the pastor that receives your tithe. It is Jesus who receives your tithe. What will pastor do with your tithe? Since we came to Goshen here, I've never entered where they account money because it is not my business. This is my own office. The altar here is my office. And as I minister at the altar, God takes care of me by the altar. As people are blessed, they say, oh, let's remember this pastor who has been a blessing to us. I don't have any business running after money, so who is running after your tithe? The pastor is not interested in your tithe. The church is not interested in your tithe. And for you to understand that before you came to this church has been surviving. So it is not your tithe that makes this church. Your tithe is to tie you to God. Tithe ties you to God. Those who are committed to paying their tithe are simply committing God to taking care of their destiny. Your tithe is a way of paving your way into the heart of God for a financial blessing. Jesus also validated tithing. Matthew 23:23, he spoke about tithing. No child of God can ever walk in financial fortune without being a tither. If you are not a tither, things will be tight for you. You can't walk in financial fortune. The first American billionaire, John D. Rockefeller, was an addicted tither. I read this story. Rockefeller started work as a clerk. His pay was $2.49, and he began to pay tithe from $2.49. And as he paid his tithe, God began to enlarge him. Let's follow the ways of our fathers. Follow the way of Abraham, and you find God's blessing coming upon you. So tithing is a capital giving. It is non-negotiable. It is mandatory. It is non-negotiable. It is mandatory. Why? Malachi chapter 3 verse 10. He said when you pay your tithe, God will open the windows of heaven. And in Isaiah chapter 60 verse 11, he said your gate shall be open continually. So it is tithing that keeps the gate open. It is tithing that keeps the gate open. And once the gate is open, all other blessings will be coming. Every blessing that wants to come your way will be hindered except with your tithe. Your tithe is the key. When you show your tithe to heaven, when you show your tithe to your works, everything opens. There is a story of a man who had a farm, a cotton farm. And the board must open for the cotton to come out. It was due for the cotton to come out, but the cotton board was not opening. And so this man took his tithe booklet to his farm and said, but I am a tither. And as he made this declaration, the boards began to open and the cotton began to come out. If you're a farmer, you can take your tithe booklet to your farm. There is the story of one of us, a brother. Robbers came around their house and he put the tithe booklet at the door. He just dropped it at the door and went to sleep. Father, over to you. You said you would rebuke the devourer for my sake. I'm a tither. Yeah, that's it. Robbers went everywhere. They couldn't enter his house because he would rebuke the devourer for your sake. What are we saying? 1/10 is the security to 9/10. 1/10 is the security to 9/10. All this breakdown of your vehicle, a wire cut today, tire broke down tomorrow, engine knock after another. Father, I'm a tither. Enough. Satan, clear off. Satan hears your tithing. He has no choice but to